in, about a week. This past week has been insane, absolutely insane. Just crazy amount of work, crazy amount of meetings because everyone is on leave. So that just basically means that I'm the only one here. Me and my first sergeant, and that guy is not coming to work. He is going somewhere else, so he's worried about packing all this stuff, getting him and his 5 kids and his wife ready to move to another state, another unit. So just been going to tons of meetings and just doing a lot of planning, a lot of stuff that's way higher than me for myself. It's not stuff I haven't done before. It's just exhausting. Okay, but today's topic, we are going to go over 10 reasons why you need to stop doubting yourself. Okay? I love doing these because there are times when I get filled with tons of self-doubt. No matter what I've accomplished in the past, no matter what I've done, what achievements, sometimes I still wonder, man, is this enough? Am I doing enough? Am I being the best me that I can be? And sometimes those thoughts just happen. Okay, so in case you still don't believe me, because I've done videos where I explain to you why you're a badass. Sorry, Mike. Why you should be extremely proud of what you've done, of what you've accomplished. But in case you still didn't know, I have 10 reasons right here on my computer pulled up on why you're a badass. Okay, I wrote them down on my Word document. Let's go over them, alright? Number 1, you are unique. Okay? You could be a twin and you would still be unique. You may have the same genetic makeup, but at the end of the day, you have separate traits, separate characteristics, and separate behaviors that make you, you. And even as a human society, there's not standards, it's not the word I'm looking for, but there's norms, okay, amongst human society. But even with that, you are still a unique person, an individual who can contribute to society, to your partner, to your job, to people in your life that are directly impacted in your life. Excuse me. Number 2, you are beautiful. Now, with that said, I have a severe case of body dysmorphia. It's not diagnosed, but I am seeing somebody about it because I used to be a big kid my whole life. I used to get bullied about my weight. I used to get bullied all the time, all the way up until high school. Hell, even the first couple of years in the Army, I was a really big kid, and not up until my late 20s that I really learned about nutrition and diet, how to take care of your skin, how to take care of your appearance, because there's a saying that goes, if you feel good, you look good. Did I say that right? Yeah, when you feel good, you look good. And I think that's very true because you can't feel good about yourself if you don't look good to yourself. Does that make sense? If I look in the mirror, and I don't like what I'm seeing, subconsciously that's going to be projected outward onto other people. And they're going to see that self-doubt. They're going to see that there's just something off, man. Like, what's going why? Because humans, some more than others, are very in tune to body language, okay? And a smile, faked, people can pick that up, okay? They can pick up on a fake smile if you're just trying to get out of like an awkward situation, or if you're just trying to fit in, or have you ever had it happen to you where someone says a joke, the entire room starts laughing, and you're just like, but you didn't get it, or you didn't hear it, but you want to fit in. So whenever you smile, make it as authentic as possible, because smiling is infectious. It really is. If someone smiles at you, you give them a little smirk back, right? And it just brings us closer as humans. Always try to make your smile authentic. If you don't feel like smiling, don't smile. If you're not a person that's very expressive, you don't have to be. That's fine. Okay, number 4, your sense of humor. Okay? You have to find people that have similar sense of humor as you do. Same with like taste in clothing, maybe the taste in lifestyle, the sense of lifestyle that you guys have. Right? Because, for example, a lot of what we joke about in the military is pretty dark. Okay, a lot of civilians would definitely be offended if they could spend one day, 24 hours, in the field in the middle of nowhere with a company or a platoon, hell, even a squad of infantrymen. Those dudes, they are dark, dark sense of humor. And it's just crazy. So, obviously, your humor is what you find funny. It's not what I find funny. For me, it's really hard to offend me, but you have to be able to read the room. You don't want to say a joke that you think is hilarious, and then you offend half the room. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta read the room before you start expressing your funny. Okay, guys, now, number 5 is your fortitude. Alright, now, that's not a word I use very often, but your fortitude. Okay, how often have you come up against the odds? You know, very slim odds. You know, 25% chance of success. You know, you got a 2 in 5 chance of being promoted. How many times have you come up against the odds and you still succeeded? You have to reflect back sometimes and remind yourself how far you've come, what you've accomplished in the past, so that you can keep reminding yourself, okay, I did it back then, I can do it again. And even though when you reflect back on the challenges you've had, they don't seem like they were that big of a deal because you accomplished it. But I promise you, it's a big deal. Okay, maybe not to you because you already did it. You know, but you have to reflect back and tell yourself, man, this time was really difficult, but I was able to do it still. Okay, guys, number 6 is your body. And this kind of ties into my body dysmorphia, right? You have your negative thoughts and your positive thoughts about you. We all have something about our bodies that we don't like, but that doesn't mean that it's an imperfection. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with us. Okay, it just means that we're a little different. That's all. And if it's something that you don't like, but you're able to change, man, then you're a step ahead of the curve. Imagine you were born a dwarf, okay, and you're a 30-year-old man or woman, and you are all of 3 feet tall. You know, you can't change that. That doesn't mean you're less than. It doesn't mean you're less than whatsoever. Focus on what you can change and stuff that you can do to contribute positively to your life. Okay, if you want to gain some muscle because maybe you feel like you're too skinny, man, go hit the gym. Go lift some heavy weights or moderate to heavy weights and start eating. If you want to lose some weight, go hit the gym, walk on the treadmill. You don't have to run. Do the stair stepper and just eat a little bit less than what you normally eat. Cut out sodas. I always say that. Get rid of sodas. Get rid of carbonated drinks. You do that for 1 month, you would be surprised how much weight comes off of your body. Number 7, your quirks, right? Now this one, I really enjoy this one because not everybody has the same quirks, and not everybody's quirks are going to be liked, right? So, mine, for example, I talk a lot during movies. I interject or I throw in, like my opinion on a certain situation. My wife and I were watching, right now we're watching Game of Thrones. She's never seen any of it, and I've never seen the ending. Please, don't spoil it for me. But something crazy will happen in Game of Thrones because it's Game of Thrones. And I'll just blurt out something. I'll just say it out loud, and I'm like, oh my god, is she crazy? Why would she do that? Oh my god, no, not Jon Snow. Right? For example. Those are unique. Right? Not everybody has the exact same quirks as you. And not everybody's going to appreciate them. Luckily, my wife laughs at some of the dumb stuff that I say. So that's a pretty good match. Thank God. Alright, number 8 is your special moves. Are you a dancer? Are you not a dancer? Do you walk confidently? Or do you just poise and glide through the air? Me, I cannot dance. For a Hispanic person, I never took to it. I dance very robotic, very stiff, and I think that has a lot to do with being in the military for 11 years. I just cannot dance very elegantly. If I get drunk, I think I dance well. I don't know. I'm not advocating getting drunk all the time, but when I'm at a party and I've been drinking and I'm having a good time, I think I dance better. I don't know. I feel more loose, Okay, number 9 is your dreams. Right? Your dreams. Nobody else has those. Those dreams are your dreams. And your dreams alone. And what's so unique about that is that you can share that with other people. And they may reciprocate that and be like, yeah, I'd love to help you with that, or I want to contribute to that. But at the end of the day, they're your dreams. Nobody can have dreams about your future but you. Okay? And then finally, number 10 is your mind. Now, if that's not the most unique part of you, then I don't know what is. You could take a CAT scan of 2 individuals that may lead very similar lives, and you would find that their brains are still very, very unique. Everyone's little quirks, triggers, the way they process things, the way they express things, everything is very unique. You have to remember that. Nobody has your brain. It's not something you can download, into a thumb drive and plug it into yourself and be like, oh, I think like this person now. It doesn't work that way. Your brain is yours. Your thoughts are yours. Your dreams are yours. Now, the one thing that I can tell you about dealing with anything in life, it's not about what happens to you. It's how you react when that something happens to you. If you react negatively, then there might be some more negative outcomes because you're not thinking very logically and you're not thinking methodically about how to solve the problem. So always focus on your reaction to a problem and not the problem. You still need to fix that problem, but you need to realize that sometimes the way that you react to a problem could be more harmful than the problem itself. And I am speaking from experience, my friends. But anyway, this weekend is my birthday. If you want to support the channel, please give it a thumbs up. Share this with a friend, or just repeat it. You can join the Patreon. You can see the different tiers, the different stuff that I offer on there. And if you want to contribute more, you can go ahead and join the Patreon. So, but this weekend is my birthday, and I'm just gonna take the weekend to, I don't know yet, either go camping or just rest at home and have a nice quiet dinner with my wife and drink a couple of beers. I don't really drink often, so a couple of beers is a lot for me. My friends, I wish you the very best. I really wish that you can see what other people see when they see you, when they look at you, and they may not express it, but they look at you and they're just in awe. I need you to believe that. You guys take care. You have a great night. And remember, I've got your 6.